Hey everybody, welcome back to Faith, Family, and Sports. And today, as you can tell, we've got something a little bit different for you. Or it's different if you're usual here on the channel. But if you're new, thanks for stopping by. And consider giving us a like and a subscribe here. We're going to break open this PS5. Woo! They're very hard to come by, but my lovely wife has managed to get a hold of one. It's supposed to be for Christmas, but once I found it and saw it was here, I was like, there's no way that's going under the tree. So we're going to bust it open and see what it's all about.
And the fact we have to make sure it works because,
you always got to make sure it works.
If he waits till Christmas is the time frame to be out.
So as you can see, this is a very large box compared to other systems. They say it's a very large machine. I've never seen one up close and personal, but I'll show you the back of the box here. I don't know if y'all are into that. Play like never before. From what I've seen on the videos, because before, I will say this, I'm not a hardcore gamer, and I don't know a lot of technicality stuff, but I like to just play casually. But so I wasn't really interested in this because, well, I wanted one, but I knew it was super pricey and they were super hard to get. But once she got it, I got super excited and I started researching it and stuff. So there's all kinds of fancy upgrades and stuff. Like, from what I can tell, this may be the biggest leap forward from one generation to the next of consoles. But let's break it open here. If I can even get into it. It's going to be childproof. Nice little handle there. Carrying case if you want to take it with you. Would recommend that. It's heavy. I think they say it weighs in like almost 10 pounds. So that's pretty massive for a console. And gosh, like breaking into a bank vault here. Got our paperwork. I'm sure some safety instructions and stuff. Here's our cord. Here's the controller. That is supposed to be like just almost a miracle of science there. Got our HDMI cord, or not our HDMI, but our USB cord for charging the controller. And here is our base. And there's the HDMI. Like I said, guys, I've never done an unboxing video, so bear with me a little bit here. It looks big. Way here. So, like I said, here's nice packing. They've definitely packaged it. Want to make sure it doesn't get damaged coming to you. I may have it upside down here. So we'll break it out. Sorry, you may be able to see me get excited like a little schoolboy here. So there it is. And like I said, that is a pretty monstrous machine there for a gaming machine. It's pretty cool. Go all the way around. You got the nice PS logo cut out there. And there's the back. You got your USB cables. Looks like Ethernet, HDMI, your power cable there. Not much going on here on this side. And then the front. And I've heard a lot of people make complaints about how glossy this is. They say it gets scratched easy and it picks up fingerprints really bad, but we'll just be gentle. Got it looks like a USB here. Something there, and down here's your power switch.
Now you can either stand it straight up or you could lay it down,
right.
It says.
You can stand it straight up or lay it down. Most people, and like most times that you see pictures of it, it's straight up. But where it's going, we will probably have to lay it down.
I think it comes with like a base to lay it down.
This base here, we'll go through that. Of course, the base, you can put it on there for standing up too, just to give it a little more stability. But this was kind of cool. I saw here, this turns. But it's got a little built-in screw there if you want to stand it up this way. So, but then you can put that in there so you don't lose it or whatsoever there. But somehow, the way we're going to have to put it is you have to put it this way. So this little doodad will go on here. This kind of clips on the back somewhere. I'm not sure. Like, see, it doesn't, like the screw, it screws in if you do it on the bottom, but if you put it on and you lay it down sideways, it just kind of sits there. So it's not going to be super sturdy, but we're going to try it out here. I believe this is the proper way. We'll scoot it over a little bit so you can see it's not too bad there, but it's like it's not even connected on the back. There we go. So it's pretty stable there that way. So it's pretty cool.
It's going in our bedroom.
It's going to go in the bedroom. Yeah. And the way we've got it set up with the TV in there, it's...
He has a, right there, a PS4 in the living room that our sons play.
And they've taken over all my storage, so... Xavier was already asking, can I play it? Can I put Farming Simulator on it? I'm like, no. It's like, you can play it with me sometimes, but you can't play that. But apparently you can use the old PS4 controllers with it. You won't have all of the magic that happens with this controller. Can you see that?
Like, what do you mean magic?
Like, apparently this right here, you can draw with this, the touchpad. You may could have done it on the 4. I never really did it. They took away our colors on the buttons here. They're kind of just a nice, clear button there, but it has what they call the haptic feedback and the sensitive triggers. Like, apparently if you're like shooting weapons or something in the guns, like the triggers will give you resistance. So I don't know, like it's harder to push down for some weapons and certain weapons it's not. And like the old controllers, when you would get feedback, it would just kind of shake, but apparently this has like all kinds of different feelings. I don't know, like it's like you can feel stuff like rattling around in it. Like if you're walking around on a game, like each different like texture or whatever you're walking on, like grass or water or wood, like it has a different feel to this. So I don't know. I've never played one. There's a game that comes with it that actually kind of demonstrates all of that.
There's a game on this?
Yeah, Astro's Playground. It's kind of like just a little. I won't say it's a demo. I think it's almost a full size game, but it's just kind of shows you everything you can do. Like a lot of the games for PS5 are mostly PS4 remakes or port-ins. So you don't have a lot that actually will take full advantage of the controller and all that. But that one will. And so I've heard it does some amazing things. Like it's just very cool. So we're going to check that out. And yeah, let's just take a break right here and we'll hook it up and see what it does.
Welcome back.
Alright, we've got everything hooked up. We're powering it on for the first time. Now this is supposed to run at 4K, but we only have a regular 1080 screen, so
The lights from the ceiling fan are reflecting.
probably won't get the full effect of how awesome the graphics are.
There you go.
Alright, wants us to pair the controller. And I was noticing as I was moving it around, getting it connected, it does feel like the side panels feel a little cheaply made. They're a little plasticky, but we're going to go through all this setup here. But that's okay. I mean, once you get it settled down, you're not going to be moving around a whole lot. And everything does come in white for right now. I think you can get different colored controllers. But there's a third party that makes like black panels if you wanted to trade it out and go for the all black look, like most PlayStations are. Shoot, I forgot the password. Alright, we got through all the setup stuff, the security, the login information, and here we are, the home screen. Now, this here is Astro Boy, or Astro, that's the little dude that was going to play the first game with us.
Gonna have to talk to the camera. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Alright, so this is Astro, but we'll just scroll through some of this here. That's the game. That should give us kind of a feel for what all the controller can do. PlayStation Plus, we'll sign into all that stuff a little bit later. I just want to kind of go through it and get some general ideas. I do like this new interface here. the way your background changes based on what you're doing. It's not just one complete background. Though I didn't mind. I like kind of having the main picture on there. I had mine set to Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I do kind of like it where it changes here. There's Skyrim. That's what we went to. That's going to be getting an upgrade pretty soon. So it'll be able to. I do like how it changes to the game screen. That's pretty awesome. But we'll get right into playing here. Well, I'm going to go in and set up all the settings and preferences and stuff. We'll do that later. I just want to kind of get into the game and see what this controller can do. I need to adjust the notifications and stuff. They say it gets a lot of notifications and they get kind of annoying, so we'll kind of cut down some of them. I will have to say, even though we're not doing 4K, I can tell a big difference in graphics already. It seems to be running a lot smoother. Okay, this thing's shaking already. I can tell. There's a built-in speaker here and also a built-in microphone on the controller. So you're going to get feedback from the speaker, and it's actually a couple of different mics, I think they say. So we shouldn't be using the mic, but I'm going to mute the mic anyway. You can see it's kind of turned to orange color there. And I always like the glow here. But, you can definitely get a different feel for the controller. Like as he runs across the thing, you can feel like it's shaking from one side to the other. Like it goes all the way across. It's not just the whole thing shaking, but it's pretty interesting so far. Welcome to Aster's Playroom. It was created to show you some of the cool tricks with your DualSense controller. Are you ready to join for an adventure? Let's dive in. Yeah, this is one of those things I don't think you can really describe it without, you kind of have to just experience it for yourself. There's the old PlayStation there, PlayStation 2, that's kind of cool. There's a 3, there's a VR set. So as it's stacking, you can actually kind of feels like it's stacking the blocks. Like it starts low down here, and it kind of builds up. And this controller is a little bit bigger, I think, than the PS4 controller. It fits in my hand better, so it's a little more comfortable. Adaptive triggers. Ooh. So I can feel the resistance. Like you have to click it to fire that off. That's pretty cool. Touchpad, you can draw on that. And everything I'm doing on the screen is, got my name there. Pretty interesting. Oh. All those little things that fell in there, you can feel them rattling around in there. That is pretty amazing technology there. And you can hear them in there. I don't know if you can hear them. They're in there screaming. So I don't know if you can hear that or not. But that is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I have to say I like this. Microphone. Oh, no, it's muted right now. Oh, you can blow on it and do different things? Let me unmute it and see if it does anything. Hello. Oh, as I speak to it, it kind of vibrates. So I guess it's showing as the sound goes in, it vibrates all the way through the controller. Yeah, you definitely, there's not really a way to describe it without, you just kind of have to experience it. Here's our PS5. Pretty interesting so far. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Ooh. tap X, he kind of shoots these lasers out here. Just kind of wandering around, get a feel for it. Oops, this one. Oh, that's cool. And X. Okay, so you have to blow that up. So as he's walking around this, you can kind of hear it clicking, but when it goes over to here, it makes a completely different sound. And kind of a bit of a different feel. That's definitely interesting. Ooh, now what do we do? Square. Oh, I'm punching it. Nice. Now what do we do? Square and then pull it back.
Does it show you what to do?
Yeah, it's got a little up in the corner there, it's showing you what to do.
Mm.
So this breaks down into different levels, I guess you would call it. I guess it kind of lets you, teaches you some different things. There's the PlayStation 1, the granddaddy of them all. CPU Plaza. Map, and then you push your options button. Question mark. So I guess these are different levels here. Each level has stages, maybe. Network speed run. I guess you can test out your network speed. CPU Plaza 0 of 4. Alright, so I know what 0 of 4 means. Let's walk around. You can hear these little things chiming as you hit them, and it walks them through. That sounds like you're walking through grass. There's a battery of some sort. So we just kind of, yeah, see that makes that, oh, that's a nice little slide there. Yeah, the controller has a little bit of a different vibration, each different, I don't know what to do with this stuff. Each different material you walk on. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Oh, I guess I can throw it and destroy it. Oh, I didn't need that. There's another. Oh, they're saying do something up there. Okay, maybe that's what I was supposed to do. There's another one up here. Oh. So it's just a little platformer game. It kind of demonstrates. Oh, that was supposed to happen. Oh. Uh-oh. We won't play through this whole game here. Whoop. Oh! Fell down. You can probably tell I'm not. Oh. Whoop. I fell down. Like I said, I'm not the best at these kind of games. My games usually consist of like sports and Skyrim or Final Fantasy, stuff like that. I'm not much of a platformer.
I'm a platformer game.
Yeah, Jessie would probably love this. You want to play it, baby?
No.
Yeah, she loves stuff like this. And what was that other one we used to play on PlayStation all the time?
It was the sock monkey or something, was it?
The Sock Boy or whatever it was. Little Big Planet.
Yeah, Little Big Planet.
We used to play that together. This is kind of interesting. We'll do the Joker.
I'm not a game person. I'm not a gamer, but if I do play, I like platform games.
Like an old-fashioned Mario.
Yeah, I love Mario.
Nice view here.
That makes me nauseous.
I'm sliding down the roll here. I have to say, it's pretty fun. Let's run through this till we. Oh. Woo! Okay. Get it, little buddy. Now where do I go?
Now what?
It's a nice view from up here, though. There's a puzzle piece. Ooh, that was a lucky bounce. Oh! And I fell all the way back down again.
Okay, Daddy-o.
Yeah, hang on. Let me see if I can get this last puzzle piece here, and then we'll. Alright, so there's Astro, kind of a beginning thing there. See if I can get out of this. Alright, so here if you hit your PlayStation button, it brings up your control center, which allows you to do, I'm not sure, total progress, mix, I don't know, game base. And it's supposed to bring up cards at the bottom and kind of, you can go through your friends, games you played, stuff like that. Like I said, there's Astro's Plaza. What is this? Fortnite? I'm not a Fortniter. Video clips you're sharing and all that stuff. Now here's this thing at the bottom. You can't see it. Switcher. I think this is supposed to go from one game to the next. They say it's kind of like the Xbox's quick resume, which will actually take you from where you're at in this game directly to where you were in another game without stopping and restarting games. This one doesn't quite work as well, they say. So I don't know. But let's just get out of here. See if I can get back to home. And I'm going to turn on Skyrim and see if I can tell any difference in that. Queued for copy. It says queued for copy. What does that mean? And it shows you your trophies down here for each game, I guess. So it's copying. I thought it was supposed to be doing this while we were setting up. So progress 1%, 1 of 46 trophies in this one. Skyrim's 57%, 46 of 76 trophies. I guess that's going to download while we're waiting on that. Share Factory. Remote play. Apparently you can play your PS5 games. Well, you can play PS4 games on the PS5, but apparently if your PS5 is hooked to a certain TV or something, you can play them on the PS4 also. Like it goes that way, like through remote play. I'm not sure how that works because you can play it on the PS4 or maybe even like your Android phone, it says, or maybe your smartphone. It may not have to be Android, but it says PC, Mac, or Android or iOS device. So if you connect that to your PS5, somehow you can play your games actually on your phone or tablet or something. So that's a pretty cool feature. I don't know if you can do that on the PS4 or not, but we'll get into that later. Game library. It does come with, if you're a PS Plus member, it does come with a catalog of I think there's 20 games that you can download for free. It comes with the price of the PlayStation membership. You can get things like Last of Us, God of War, there's a Ratchet and Clank game. So it's a different variety of games that I guess were classics on the PS4 you can get on this. Since there's, like I said, there's not a whole lot of PS5 exclusive games right now. There's probably a few by now since it's been out for almost a year now, but not a whole lot, not like a ton of them. So they give you a few games that you can, would have some upgrades to the graphics and how well they play and stuff. But you do get that. Skyrim's still downloading, that's crazy. Okay, something else I was going to talk about, and I just forgot what it was. Here's all the games that I own or had for the PlayStation 4. Rocket League, that'd be a nice one to play on here, maybe. The memory. It has the SSD drive comes with like 850 gigs of storage, but you can only use like 600 and something of that. Due to a lot of the storage is taken up with the system memory and operating device and stuff. So you've got like 600 gigs of storage on it, which seems like a lot to me, but everybody's like it fills up fast. So I guess the PS5 games are pretty large files. I did get the disc version, by the way. You can tell that when I put the disc in earlier, because I have a lot of disc. I just prefer the disc hard copy in my hand myself, but we do have some downloaded games. But
he was afraid I got the wrong version.
Oh, I did. I asked her. I said, "Did you get the disc version?"
Daddy.
But there's Final Fantasy VII remake, so you can upgrade the PS4 version to the PS5. Like I said, it's supposed to have a little better graphics, run at a higher frame rate, things like that. What X?
When you went to somewhere on the game thing, it said job simulator.
Job simulator? Farming simulator.
No, go down.
Mud runners.
Right here.
Job simulator? Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's a VR game now.
Is it? Okay. MLB The Show. She did get me the bundle, so I have MLB The Show 21. But I did allow her to go ahead and put that under the tree, so I'll have something to open for Christmas.
And he got the headphones.
And a nice set of a new headset, so we'll break that out.
The PS5
later
headphones.
On, try that out. But I just wanted to kind of unbox this and give you all my initial thoughts on it. Like I said, I'm not big hardcore, so I'm not going to have that many games downloaded at one time probably. So the storage is probably not going to be an issue for me, but you can use like a external hard drive, just like a USB plug and play, and you can download. You can store and play PS4 games from that because the PS4 games don't require that much power to run. But I think you can store PS5 games to it, but you have to actually put them back on the system in order to play them. I believe is how they said that works. So you can store them, but you can't play them from the external drive. I think they have now made it possible where you can go in and actually upgrade the internal storage also. But again, that's probably not something I'm going to have to worry about for quite a while anyway. Because like I said, you can see the collection here. A lot of this stuff is not mine. Farming Simulator, that's X's. Fortnite is Jackson. Rocket League, I do play that quite a bit. I played the Fortnite with the kids very rarely, so I may eventually download that just to play with them.
Are those like your PS4 games or
Yeah,
something?
that's games that I've either downloaded at some point from the PlayStation Store or that we own the disc to. What, honey? Not right now. He's like, can I hold the controller? I'll let you play it in a second, babe. Right when we get done with this video.
Okay.
Need for Speed, I think that's Jackson's. Vader Immortal, I've never even seen that.
That Need for Speed's ours to pay that.
Goat Simulator, that's a ridiculous game. Final Fantasy, that's mine. Fall Guys, like some of these are the PlayStation games you get free with your PlayStation subscription. And so I downloaded them to try them out, but not a whole lot of them really were interesting. World of Final Fantasy, that's mine. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. Kingdom Hearts, that's a good. I love that series. I'm a big Tomb Raider fan, so Uncharted is one I want to try. I hear they're a lot alike.
I almost got him that
I
game.
want to try the Uncharted series. We like the Legos and the Harry Potters around here, so it's hard to beat a combination of the two. There's Tomb Raider. Madden 16, Lego Hobbit. We like the Hobbit. There's another Tomb Raider. Dragon Age. I forgot about that one. Dragon Age is like the first game I got with my PS4.
I hate this.
I'll have to break that out and try it out.
What's Limbo?
Limbo? I'm not sure. I think that's like an indie game. Like somebody made that. I'm not sure. It's weird. Kind of a side scroller. There you go, guys. Just some first impressions. We may come back a little bit later after I've had some time to really play with it and figure out some things about it. There's Skyrim ready to play now, so we'll check that out a little bit later though. Maybe the next video, but let me know in the comments what you think about it. If you got one, if you want one, if you prefer the Xbox, let me know why. We won't get into a console war. I think they're both good. It's just a matter of preference, and I've had PlayStation 1 all the way up, so I've just stuck with them. But I do prefer most of their games, like their exclusives and stuff. So, but thanks for watching. Have a good evening, and we'll see you next time. God bless.